friends, welcome back to another video. Will here, San Juan based flight attendant. I hope you guys are doing wonderful. It is currently Sunday. We're starting a new week. I finished moving all my things last night, which was actually moving day, and now this new apartment is a wreck, but I'm not going to stress. I'm going to take my time organizing everything because we have to get ready to go to work, you guys. I commute to San Juan tomorrow to start a 4-day trip. This week is going to be a fun one, or at least I hope that it is a fun one. I am going to head over to the grocery store to get some things that I need for the week. This is the week that I fly international, so I have to be really smart about my meal prep because this international layover is exactly in the middle of the trip. For go home day is a day where it's gonna get a little bit tricky. So I'm gonna have to look and see what I'm allowed to bring. I'm thinking salads this week. Even though I can eat the same thing all the time, I think I need to give chicken burritos and taco bowls a break and try something different. So I'm excited to go to the grocery store and see what I find. Let's get to it. Hey guys, quickly before I head out, I wanna show you my little desk space. So I try to put the desk facing forward, but by half an inch it does not fit, which is still fine. I'm still next to a window, a lot of lighting, I love it. I need to find a place to hang my bachelor's and my master's degree. Most likely put them like right here next to each other. And yeah, this is my little setup, you guys. Two things I brought today: reusable bags, and what do you think I got? Right here, quarter. You know, because you need this for the... Anyway, all right, let's go. Grocery shopping completed. This time that I brought my quarter, somebody actually just gave me a cart and they were like, oh, you can just have it. And I was like, well, I have a quarter if you want it. And then they were like, no, somebody left it there. And I was like, oh, so you're kind of like paying it forward? And she was like, exactly. So I did the same thing, but this lady was like, I don't really need a card. And I was like, okay. So I left it right in front of the store and somebody else will benefit from it. Somebody like me who will most likely always forget their quarter. I don't know if I want to start packing tonight or tomorrow. I'm very tired. I didn't sleep well last night. Let's go home, put all the groceries away, and then see what we do tonight. Or if not, tomorrow. We'll see. I have this obsession with the protein coffee at Dutch Bros, and I went the other day and look what they gave me. This is definitely my favorite one. So this trip is essentially a fake 4-day trip. So technically it's just 3 days. My duty off just so happens to be after midnight on the 3rd day. So I need clothes for 2 layovers. I'm going to Denver on that first layover and it's barely 12 hours. Then on the day that this international layover is happening, I do need to bring at least 2 different outfits. Then I also have to pack uniforms. Let's try to figure it out together. This is what my luggage is looking like. I have all the clothes, my uniform, I have a pair of shoes. I am adding a second pair of shoes over here. This I will wear tomorrow, and then on this side I am adding my toiletry bag, the steamer, and then I'm adding more underwear. And that's it. This is my bag for this fake 4-day trip, guys. Trying to welcome to the next day. I am on my way to the airport. Today we're commuting to San Juan. My trip is not until tomorrow, but because it is an early report time, I'm flying in the day before so I can stay overnight, and then tomorrow morning I'll make my way over to the airport. I didn't get a chance to show you what I meal prep for this trip, and also I didn't show you my suitcase. I did show you last night, but I ended up rearranging things and adding more things and taking some stuff out. Right now I am trying to get on a flight with the Love Airline. The flight is at 3:05. It is currently 2:09, so I wouldn't be surprised if they're gonna start boarding as I'm trying to make my way through security. It's showing 40 open seats, 19 people on standby, and of course I'm 19. If I don't make this flight for whatever reason, then I listed on a 5:45 p.m. flight with the Blue airline. Should get me to San Juan around 9 p.m. and that one has 17 open, 5 people on standby, and I'm number 4. So either or, I should be fine for today. Let's just hope we make the commute flight so we can start this trip. So let's go to the airport. Officially at the airport. It is currently 8:08 a.m. I report at the gate at 8:40. My check-in is 8:30, but I already checked in. Today, what are we doing? We're working over to Orlando, and then we go to Denver, and we end our day over there. You guys, last night there was an earthquake. There was also a power outage. So great stuff staying here in PR, but thankfully everybody was fine. I was able to sleep. Now I am going to drink some coffee, eat some breakfast, to which I meal prepped, and then I'm heading over to my gate to get this day started. Made it to Orlando. It is currently 12:52 p.m. We board to Denver at 1:06 p.m. Our flight time here from San Juan to Orlando was 2 hours and 39 minutes, and it was a completely full flight. We're expecting a completely full flight as well, going over to Denver. We're parked right in front of Sasa here in Orlando, so of course I had to get off and get me a coffee. I think our flight time, it said that it was 3:10 going over to Denver, which I'm very surprised, but I'm also not mad about it because that means that we'll have more time for our layover, which is not really that long. Can't wait to get to the hotel and decompress and relax. So I'm gonna go ahead and drink my coffee until it's time to start boarding, and I'm going to see you when we get to Denver. It's currently 7:09 p.m. It was not in my bingo cards to go to bed this early, but we have to because tomorrow I have to wake up at 3 in the morning. We got here at 3:55 p.m. We were approaching the Denver area early, but then they rerouted us, so we ended up adding more time to the flight. I got to my room, I put all my stuff away, and then I organized my uniform and everything. I don't have a lot of stuff out because these layovers are short. This one was barely 12 hours. And I don't know if you guys have noticed that on my recent videos, I haven't been able to do much on my layovers, and that is because I've been a minimum rest, and that usually happens with productive trips. So far, these past 2 days were good. This trip started great. I have a great crew. I'm not gonna lie, guys, when I started my very first 2 trips out of here, I was a little bit anxious and nervous. I don't know if it had to do with the commuting. I don't know if it had to do, which in a way, I'm working with the people that I know, but there's also people that I don't know. So it's kind of like starting over. So far, it has been a pleasant experience. I have to go to bed and it's still pretty bright out there. Not my favorite thing. Also, you guys, these are the new glasses that I got. Comment down below if you like them. I do like them. I feel like they're slightly smaller than what I used to get, but they're comfortable, and I think they get the work done, which is the most important thing. And they were pretty affordable. I am currently reading a book that's called something. I don't know what it's called. I think I'm on chapter 9, so I think I'm going to read a little bit instead of watching TV, because reading puts me to sleep really fast, like if I'm in bed. I'm a little frustrated that I have not been able to work out. I've been, it's in the back of my head, and I've been go, so I can't wait to just go back home after this trip and slowly start incorporating my routine and, just getting back on track with all the good stuff. These past couple of months have been crazy, you guys. I think since, going to Mexico, getting sick, getting into the car accident, figuring out, moving and then transferring bases and all of that. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you have a few videos to catch up on. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the playlist up here so that you can see that. It is currently 3 went off at 3, and then it was 3:05, and then it was 3:10, and then it was 3:15, and I was like, all right, I gotta get up and start getting ready for this day. So I already hopped in the shower, put all my things away. Right now I'm going to eat a breakfast sandwich that I made at home, and instead of putting it on aluminum foil, I was like, oh, I have parchment paper. I can just put it like this in a microwave rather than having to put it on Hot Logic to heat up. Although I could have found some sort of container and put the sandwich in there. But anyway, parchment paper moving forward, this is most likely what I'm going to do. I also brewed some coffee, so I'm gonna go ahead and eat this and drink this and hopefully be ready in the next 7 minutes. My van is at 4:15. Today we're working 2 legs, and our first leg is over to St. Louis. I'm sure that flight is gonna be under 2 hours. Our van is relatively earlier compared to our report time. I think our report time is at 5:10. So 55 minutes, well, I guess the distance. Yeah, it kind of makes sense. And after that, we work 1 international flight, and we get to have, I believe it's 22 hours at this international destination. I'm not gonna tell you yet, I'm gonna wait a little bit longer, but I am excited to just have, you know, a long layover, relax, even though I know I'm gonna regret it the next day, which I was talking about this on a week in my life video, that when I went to Amsterdam I was drinking alcohol-free beer, and till this day, guys, I have not drank that wine that I show you on that video. So yes, we'll see, maybe not, but at least have a good time, and hopefully just have a good layover. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up, and I'm going to see you sometime throughout today. I was gonna wear a tie, you guys, but I took it off. Maybe one day I'll get used to wearing a tie. Anyway, let's go. What is happening, you guys? Welcome to Punta Cana. My room is a disaster. I'm gonna do a room tour later. I am so excited to be here. Today went so smooth, so well. I am going to head over to the pool to meet up with some friends. And actually, you might have seen some of my friends in the early days of my vlogging career when I started as a Chicago-based flight attendant. These friends might be having a layover today as well. So we're gonna go ahead, go to the pool so that we can meet them up. Although I think I do have to stop at front desk to see the towel situation. So anyway, let's get the adventure started. My Chicago friends.
It's been too
Mama
long.
used to say,
I got famous on YouTube because of Will.
you did.
And I guess I'll get famous today because of you.
Yeah, you will.
How many times I've walked through the Orlando airport and somebody said to me, "Are you
Really?
Serena for Will's YouTube?"
Shut up.
Swear to God, yes. And I was like, maybe. Do you want my autograph or what?
Did you get people autographs?
We're supposed to go to Hibachi. And
Me. Both of us looking at it. We don't have one.
15 minutes, however, we don't know that that's happening.
It is 6:30, like on the dot.
Yeah. But we're having a great time, and after so long, right?
Too long.
How long? When was the last time you were
I think the last time we've actually seen each other, like Will and I, it's
No,
been...
you went to when you came to
Okay.
Puerto Rico.
No, it's been before that. I saw you in the airport with my friend for a little bit, but it was like 6 minutes.
It was more like 4.
Yeah.
I think you almost like didn't make the flight.
I did, but my friend almost did.
Where are you going?
Mexico. No, back to Chicago.
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee.
Serena likes to help people with their bags.
With their bigs, their tags. You know, it sounds normal for me saying that, but like...
I'm pretty sure it's the same thing when I speak English. Because Augie was saying I have an accent.
You do have an accent.
Which is fine.
You speak. You're Spanish Puerto Rican. You have like a Puerto Rican accent.
I don't know how
I don't have a
También,
Mexican
mi gente,
accent.
yo también.
And you have a Puerto Rican accent. I don't know how.
Yo?
Yes.
Serena, do your Bad Bunny. All right, guys, we're gonna figure out.
Are we gonna make it to Hibachi? That's the question.
That's a real question. Stay tuned to find out.
We're not.
Oh,
We have
okay.
to. I got close. Jesus se te confió.
I'm over it.
All right, guys, we will see you later. I'm having so much fun on this layover. I am about to iron my clothes. I'm wearing this, it's like a linen shirt and it has like a design. I'm wearing this short and I'm wearing some white sneakers. I hope I look good. At least in my head when I thought about the outfit. I was like, I think I'll look good. This is a fit check for tonight. Serena's here.
Hola.
Hey. Alrighty guys, we already had dinner. I'm drinking some coffee.
Pina colada.
And where are we heading to right now?
Vamos a la discoteca.
No, in English.
The club. For all the millennials out there. Vamos a la club.
Made it back to my room. It is very, very late. I don't know if I want to wait 22 minutes so I can check in for my commute flight tomorrow, or if I should just go to bed and worry about it in like 7 hours. So it was such a great night, you guys. I was able to hang out with my Chicago friends. I hang out with people from my crew. It was just overall a good time. We were supposed to go to Hibachi. Ended up being past the time that we were supposed to go, so we ended up just going to the buffet and the food was good. I think tomorrow we're just gonna meet up over there. Right now I am going to go to bed. I am very tired, you guys. I've been up since what, 3 a.m. Denver time, so I've officially, have I been up for 24 hours? Close enough, y'all. I'm going to see you in a few hours for another day. I am currently on my way to find some food. We're hungry. It is currently 9:43 in the morning. My van today is, I think, at 11:49. So I'm hoping I can catch a little bit of food and then head over to the pool area. And then we'll go back to the room and start getting ready to head over to work. Let's find some food and get this day started. Ended up going with an omelet. It only has cheese and ham, and then I got like a little side of bacon. I wanted to go in there and film for you guys, but one of the releases that we signed, we're not allowed to film employees, and it's like every single employee is in there. So obviously I want to follow the rules. But now I'm sitting here, I'm gonna eat my brekkie. This is so good, you guys. Now all we need is a little bit of coffee, which I am going to get after I'm done with this. And we'll be ready for our day. You guys, it is time to head over to work. I don't know if I told you earlier that my flight is delayed, so they extended our stay here 2 more hours, and now we are officially heading out. We are working 1 flight over to Cleveland, and then we're supposed to switch aircrafts and then work from Cleveland to San Juan. This one's a little bit tricky because we switch aircrafts, we also switch pilots, and we also add another flight attendant. So the plane, the pilot, and the other flight attendant are already going to be in Cleveland. And from what I understand, the pilots are working 2 flights before ours. So I don't know if somebody's gonna time out along the way. I don't know if we're going to misconnect. I don't know. But right now it's saying that our sit is 3 minutes, which is impossible to do everything that we're supposed to. During this time, I went to the pool and I hung out with my friends from Chicago, and then I got to see my crew as well. So overall, very, very nice layover. Also guys, I didn't wear sunscreen. So after I got out of the pool, I put my hat on. So that's why I have these marks. All my things are packed and I'm ready to go. Nothing crazy about this room, just the 2 beds. We have the bathroom and like a vanity type of thing on the other side. We have the balcony with the 2 chairs, and then we also have these 2 inside, which I think is great because it's really hot out there. So you can still have breggy here with a nice ocean view. Right now I have to head over to the lobby so I can hand in the bracelet and collect, no, I don't need to collect anything. I need to give them the key for the towels and I should be on my way. So let's get this day started, guys. It is currently 2:23 in the morning and made it to San Juan. And even though we got here 2.5 hours later than we were supposed to, I am still able to make my commute flight. I just went to the gate. I double check and make sure that I'm keeping the seat that I have. And I should be getting home around 6:35 or 6:40 this morning. This day was super long. I am so glad that we were able to change our van time when we were in Punta Cana, because it did give me a little bit more time to relax and I was able to eat since I didn't really have food for today. Although I did get something when I was in Punta Cana, and I did get another Farmer's Fridge Baja bowl when I was in Cleveland. Those bowls are so good. Like if we had them in Orlando, I'd probably be getting stuff from there every single week. I wouldn't be meal prepping. So Farmer's Fridge, what's going on? Let's work on something because we need you in Orlando. But yes guys, our duty ended up being 13:29 and we got 9 hours and 11 minutes of credit today. So not too bad. I got me a coffee even though I know I shouldn't, and it's okay. I also checked the crew that's working this flight to Orlando. It's an Orlando crew and I know them. It's gonna be a good flight, and yes, everything's on time. After this, I only have 1 more trip out of San Juan and then I have a bunch of days off, so I'm excited for that. I am so happy that I'm going home. I miss my bed, I miss my pillow. This was a wonderful trip, had a great crew. I'm really liking the connections that I'm building here in San Juan. Makes you feel good. I think I'm going to see you when I get to Orlando to end this vlog. Good morning, guys. Woke up from my nap. I call this a nap because if it was up to me, I would sleep all day, but can't do that, you know, because then I won't sleep tonight. Yesterday was great. The commute flight was great. I had the whole extra row to myself, and I believe I told you that I knew the crew. They're Orlando based, and I actually flew with a few of them. They are the red-eye crew people. When I got on board, I was like, you guys, I missed y'all. And then I went to sleep the whole flight. I am going to bid for recurrent. So I said this before many times, especially if you've been here for the past 4 years with me. When you begin working as a flight attendant, you go through initial training, which usually that one is a month. Other airlines could be up to 7 weeks. And then after that, every year, we have to go in again to kind of like get recertified to continue flying, but you only go for 1 day. So right now I have to put in my preferences as of when, and while I look at these things right here, I'm also going to message my friend Julie. We went to recurrent last year together, so I'm gonna see if she would like to bid for it together again, and I'm trying to go the day of my anniversary. I can't believe that I'm going to start year 5. Like 5 years. Can you guys believe that? I can't. Thank you so much for coming to work with me this week and all the adventures. I hope that you enjoy them. If you did, go ahead and smash that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe, and I'm going to see you next week for another adventure. Take care.